So where do you see the biggest opportunities for credit unions to continue modernizing their communications?
I think it starts with taking a broader view on their digital communication strategy. So it's not just about replacing paper and cutting out postage, but being intentional in how you create a connected, engaged experience across the member journey and getting the member comfortable engaging digitally is the first step. As credit unions continue to expand the channels that they engage members with, it's going to provide lots of opportunities for success and friction. I think when you're looking for interactive and more immediate responses, we're seeing text messaging and RCS is the new version of that. I liken it to the moving from fax to email, right? You have a whole lot more flexibility with what you do there, but it's going to create the opportunity to be more interactive and more engaged and more targeted. If anybody listening to this isn't familiar, RCS is a new technology for texting. It allows you to, as a credit union, to send more specific, engaged communications out. It allows those communications to hit the message inbox as opposed to an email inbox, which is a much cleaner, more engaged historically location. And that can be accompanied with additional visual inputs that really makes it simpler to do things like make a payment, view a document, update preferences. So it's kind of taking the self-service and pushing it in front of the consumer much more engaged way. And so again, the whole goal here is to continue to meet the consumer where they're at. As we look at it, some of the biggest opportunities around that are modernizing the structure of the lending journey, getting in front of the member earlier in that process. For example, too, in this space, especially if you have members who are applying for loans, they're a member, you can engage with them in that channel earlier through those digital processes. We also see the use of adverse actions in this process. So, as we look at those and other regulated documents, I mean, there's just a lot of information that can be sent through these digital channels. We see so many use cases that are untapped right now that are just pure opportunities for improving the customer experience, driving engagement, and ultimately that all flows through to the bottom and the top line if we're doing it appropriately.